life, and we start with Jameela Jamil, who I had never heard of until this morning, when she decided to quit Twitter because of the Elon Musk purchase. What do you make of this, Dana?
So, yeah, she's decided to quit Twitter because she supposes that Elon Musk, who would like to add a little bit more free speech to the platform, may engage in hate speech.
Elon Musk is...
that people might be encouraged to engage in hate speech. People who are recently and often blocked from the platform. People like Donald Trump, for instance. Yeah. Or we could say Milo Yiannopoulos, right? He was also... So I think when it comes to free speech, I think we really have to make a differentiation, or at least understand that hate speech isn't always isn't protected under free speech all the time.
But, there are laws against hate speech. There are laws against incitement. There are laws against defamation. So she says Twitter's going to become this completely lawless place, which is the opposite of what Elon Musk intends, obviously. He wants everybody verified, so they won't be able to hide behind anonymity and just pretend they're a really angry egg. But, yeah, she's saying all this stuff. I'm seeing all this, like, left-wing people leaving Twitter. And I'm just like, oh no, please, Jameela, please don't go, please stay. Please stay. I mean, who's going to call me a Nazi or a heteronormative, transphobic racist if all the left-wing people leave Twitter? I don't know. She'll be back. I reckon she'll be back tomorrow.
I've just had some bad news just come in. Philip Schofield apparently is going to leave Twitter as well.
He was on Twitter.
He didn't even know, nor did I, to be honest. But I do want to know, who actually is Jameela Jamil, and why is this such a big deal?
She's an activist, and she's famous for... she was cast in an LGBT TV show on Channel 4, and people said, well, why are you casting a straight person in this LGBT show?
It's called Legendary.
And then she came out and she said, oh, no, wait, I'm queer, which obviously is a way of saying you're LGBT without actually having to do anything.
It's also important to note that she produced the show as well.
Yeah, so she put herself in an LGBT show, despite not being... And then she's like, oh, no, but I'm queer. Which is, like, people do that. Lots of people do that. They say, I'm queer. But you don't actually have to do anything. You don't have to have any same-sex action. And I think it's a way of, like, stealing those the sort of privilege points that proper LGBT people fought and were victimised for. Okay. You get on that acronym.